Greetings, FES family and friends. This part of the RNG radio show, I actually just wanted to go over pretty much a simple presentation that you would actually share with an agent. In addition, I wanted to give you some insight as well as far as how folks go about recruiting agents and some of the benefits that are offered to you as well. So, I'm going to give you a walkthrough and give you some tools as well as honestly just to be successful in this industry. Before we move any further, if you signed up recently as an agent or still thinking about the program, please note you got to give yourself 5 years. So the year is 2021. Find your success at 2026. Don't feel that, hey, I heard about this testimonial. Somebody was able to get 5 agents within 3 weeks and they automatically became a VP, so on and so forth. You need to time and pace yourself and realize, like, hey, I am jumping into another career. I am jumping into another field. I'm jumping into a brand new industry that is brand new to me. So, with that, and what I need to do to get done is take my time, learn everything, grasp everything. So, with that, moving forward, so you got the 5 year marker. The other thing that you need to be doing as being an agent is start boosting up your social media profiles, your Instagram, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, what have you. You need to start engaging online via social media, putting up posts and steal other people's posts. By now, you should have already connected with other agents or seen other agents and putting up what they posted. Pretty much, you should be doing the same thing in regards to copying what they have and putting it into your own framework. Now, I want to go by the rule of five. There's going to be the power of five, go by five. But with the rule of five, to be successful, honestly, within the 5 years, and you're going to be spending more time on this. Trust me, it's not going to be like, oh, well, Dan's rule of five, that's simple enough for me. My rule of five is that you're spending 5 minutes a day on this, reviewing information, getting a flyer set up, such as this one. In addition, also going through different trainings. But of course, with those trainings and learning from other people, even setting up calls, it's going to be more than the 5 minutes. But your time, attention, and span should be on a daily basis. 5 minutes given into it, whether it be putting up a post, whether it be commenting on somebody's page in regards to credit repair assistance, what have you. That 5 minutes is critical and needs to be there. So, 5 minutes a day on branding yourself. And the best way to do that is show your brand. Cool. So, starting off, you're going to need to find that upline. You're going to need to find another field trainer, sales director, EVP, regional vice president, what have you. Somebody who's already at the tippy top and been successful in doing this. They already know what they do, but with that upline and with that accountability partner, somebody is going to need to be on you. Now, it goes hand in hand, folks. Don't think that it's like, all right, you know what, this is going to be like the military. I'm going to just hop in and they're going to tell me what I need to do so I can be the best of the best. No, you need to go in and say, hey, I'm going to be better than that individual. I'm going to be succeeding just as much as they are, if not doing that much more. Because when you give energy, you're going to get it right back. So if you got an idea about a post and you're sharing it with that individual, they're going to be right back as far as sharing that information with you. Now, if for whatever reason you can't seem to find that upline support, that RVP, that EVP, or even that field trainer who brought you into the program, give me a call. My main goal and passion that you've heard, if you haven't already, through the RNG radio show, is to create a million millionaires. I've seen the success with this platform. So if this is something of your passion and you need assistance with it, please, by all means, give me a call or shoot me a text, 267-702-3756. And the number is right there at the bottom. Also, we'll be providing the links as well on this video. So, but you need to be finding an upline. Here's the main thing, folks. You need to be finding an upline who you can trust, that is going to consistently make you money. So it's all well and good in games. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm helping other people get into where they need to be at. But if they're not on a consistent basis following up with you, especially after you're bringing in agents, after you're bringing in customers, and they're not coming back to you saying like, hey, let's try this or let's try this avenue, then either you're doing something wrong and not doing your due diligence from what you need to do from the beginning, or on the other side of the token, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing as far as following up with you. But at the end of the day, it goes back to you and what you need to complete. Um, so there are two things. There are two things that need to get mastered in order for you to be successful starting today. But guess what? I know you heard it before. Rule of five, power of five. It's only going to take you 5 minutes. So the two things before moving forward is getting prospects and invites. Now, prospects, yes, I know this is probably your fifth dream, your fifth business plan that you share with your cousin, your family, your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your spouse, what have you. Now it's like, oh my gosh, this guy is on his next one. Or maybe it's brand new. Maybe this is the first dream and success that you're looking to share with your family and friends. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, if Popeye's chicken was doing buy one, get five free sandwiches, you'll be telling the world. You'll be sharing like, yo, man, they're giving out free sandwiches at Popeyes. Or even if there was an opportunity for those who are in real estate, yo, man, I got a sweet deal on a property. It's 50,000 under market value, and I got a cash buyer. Could you check it out right now? Maybe we could partner up on this and possibly get a higher offer. That word of mouth would be going around like crazy. So now your next word of mouth that you're going to be engaging in, that's actually not only helping you as an agent, but also helping others build up their credit, is FBS. So your five prospects that you're spending no more than 5 minutes on, you are literally going through your phone and finding five people who you recently talked with, who you haven't talked with in a while, and saying, hey, this is Daniel, field trader with FBS. I know you guys know me as family and friends, but I wanted to let you know about a new venture that I'm pursuing. And honestly, it's not going to take too much of your time. There's about a 5-minute video for you to check out. But hey, if your credit is already where it needs to be at and you're looking to multiply that, would you mind sharing my information with somebody else who might be able to benefit? And that's it. 5 people, folks, 5 people. Now, here's where the consistency comes into play. This is with the social media posts. This is with engaging. This is with doing things on YouTube, doing things on Facebook, doing things on Instagram, where you're getting people to come back to you and say, hey, I'm interested, or would like to know more information about the credit repair program. That counts as your 5 too. So if you get 5 people to respond back to you, great. Now you're sending them information, but folks, please be clear about something, because I've heard many people just shoot straight for the invite as far as for the link. Hey, you're available tonight at 8 o'clock. Oh my gosh, great. Please go to powerofcredit.net and sign up and let me know after the 50-minute presentation. You're going to freak people out. Slow it down, calm yourself down, and know, hey, if this person doesn't sign up, or if these group of people don't sign up, if my girlfriend, my boyfriend, brother, sister, whomever does not sign up and is not engaged, I know come tomorrow, I need to go through 5 more people. And the day after that, I need to go through 5 more people. Every single day, I need to be spending 5 minutes on trying to get 5 people to touch base with them saying, hey, this is what I'm doing right now. Do you know anybody that would be interested? Or are you yourself possibly interested? So step 2 is the invite. So now that you got your prospect, your brother, sister, family, friend, whom have you, is interested, they are ready to go, they are super hyped about this, like, Dan, why didn't you tell me about this so much sooner? I'm ready to get involved in this. What can I be doing right now? So this is where you want to lead them to the presentation. Now, please do not make it a big deal, as I mentioned earlier, where it's like, hey, are you available tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for about 45 minutes? I know that you are, so I'm going to send you the link. Be sure to download Zoom if you haven't already, and I'll catch you out afterwards. No, ask folks, hey, what are you doing tonight? Do you have any plans tonight? When would you be available to sit down and actually watch the full presentation? It's going to take about an hour every time. I'm not going to lie to you. But I do have a quick and shortened version if that'll be more suitable for you. If not, definitely I could set up a time. We have it Monday through Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then on Sundays at 6 p.m. If you're not available for one of those times, I can connect with my VP or another expert trainer to come and assist and speak with you about the program and give you the full details. What do you say? So now their availability comes back on you. Now we're flowing back with the accountability. Okay. So now if they say, hey, I'm available at Saturday at 2 p.m., are you available at Saturday at 2 p.m.? Do not feel that it's like, hey, this person said they're available. I don't have nothing going on. You might have a recital to go to. You might have homework to do. You might have to be getting the kids ready. You might have to be needing to take care of your grandparents, what have you. Do not cut your personal plans for other individuals. If you're available at 2 p.m. for an hour and they're available at 2 p.m. for an hour, then hey, everything wraps up and everything is good to go. VPs and the EVPs and regional vice presidents, they'll make sure that they're available, especially if they are your direct upline. But if they're not, it is going to be kind of difficult. For me, myself, if I'm not available and you say, hey, Dan, I thought you were going to help me out. If I'm not available, then I'm not available. So I want you to prepare yourself, and we're going to be doing that in full detail by going through the website. And you could pretty much pull and plug in your own personal message when you go through this with an individual. But be upfront with everybody in the beginning. Stop trying to sneak things in or think that, hey, tonight is the only night that you're going to be able to view this presentation. If not, I'm not sure when the next time it is. And then, of course, you pop up with them at 1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. Hey, wanted to see if you're available tonight at 8 o'clock. We got another presentation. No, just let them know straight up. Hey, Monday through Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, even Sunday at 6 p.m. Now, there will be different pop ups with other individuals. There could be different pop ups that you yourself, as an agent, brand new agent, and another field trainer or another EVP or RVP comes together and sits down and talks with you. But at the end of the day, three people or three individuals or entities need to be available and connected at the time. You yourself by being that point of contact and being that interest, because please note, if folks are saying at 8 o'clock, like, you know what, Dan, I don't have anything to do tonight, I'm going to make sure I'm there for the event. Great. At 8:45, you need to be standing by to do a follow-up with them, see what they liked about the presentation, see what they didn't like about the presentation, and follow up with them going forward. So let's spend some time. If you are listening to this right now, please don't mind. You don't need to be in front of a computer right now to listen to this. But I do want to walk you through some of the things, and I'll be definitely detailed to explain to you what will be going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just logged into myfes.net. As you can see in the top right corner, this handsome fellow here, and then my site itself, myfes.net, D. Umstead. So when you're talking to a prospect, you should be automatically showing them your page, whether it be done via Zoom, whether it be done face to face, whether it be done on just a private Zoom call. It should be showing to them as far as what they're going to be engaging in and looking at. So, going through here, the first thing that you should be doing as a brand new agent is literally going to training and getting started and clicking there. Once you click on there, they're going to have different things. Welcome to FBS, understanding your websites. That's the UCES, that is the FBS, activating your services. The shopping one, which my girlfriend uses more than I do, but the shop for less, which is a great one. FES getting started video, the compensation plan, agent to field trainer, how fast that you can move through that. The only two things that you honestly should be speaking to prospects about, and even starting with you as well, is the FES getting started. This actually shows your other side, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know how pretty much for those folks who had went to college or even school or even like a brand new job, there's going to be different things or different conversations that are going to be surrounded about whether wherever your background came from, wherever that you used to work at, what have you. So this getting started, when you do click on this and you click download, we're going to show up with the PDF right here, and it literally says getting started right. So determine your why. Now, I want to take this off real quick. Why did you join FES? It really shouldn't be why did you join FES? You should know why that you joined FES. This should have been answered to you before you paid out your money. This should have been answered before you even looked at a video. This should have been answered as far as like, hey, you know what? I know why I want to join FES, and I know what it's going to be bringing. I explained to you earlier the reason why I was looking at FES, because I am able to create millionaires, and that is part of my goal and planning to do in the future. So the answer, why did you join FES? switch it to what's next. And the reason why I say switch it to what's next is that, okay, what's next with FES? So what are you doing tomorrow? Who are your 5 people that you're going to be calling? Who are your 5 individuals that you're going to be reaching out to? What type of social media posts are you going to have engaged that's going to have at least 5 people coming back to you and say, hey, Dan, I'm interested. Hey, Dan, I want to seek out more information. So that should be your what next instead of determining your why. Now, there's other information on here, important info. Now, the enrollment date, agent ID, your username, this is all going to be personal information for you so that way you at the end of the day can refer back to. Now, get plugged in. Step 1, downloading the FES and UCS agent app. Step 2, logging into the actual apps and launch sequence, as well as the UCS. And then last but not least, setting up your shop for less, as discussed before. So there's a new agent checklist as far as what you should be doing. Now, this big one here, create your list of 100 to 500 names. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to go crazy. The next 20 days is 5 people a day, okay? 20 times 5 is equal to 100. I already told you when we first started this that it's going to be 5 years that you're going to be involved in this. So please don't think that it's like, oh my gosh, a list of 100 to 500 names. I don't have that, Dan. Nor do I have the time for that. You do have time because you said to yourself, hey, before I join this program, or now that I am in this program, I can dedicate 5 minutes to somebody. I can give somebody 5 minutes of my time to let them know what I'm currently doing and what I'm currently about. Worst comes to worst, you got an agent, you got a customer, and more importantly, you got an individual that you are help getting their credit repair fixed in the long run. Now, other things that are going to be on here that is definitely key and important. Setting up your direct deposit. We already overwent the shop for less. Uploading a profile picture. You saw that handsome man in my top right. And locate team training information, so on and so forth. So agent support, take advantage of this. If you got any questions pertaining to your account, what's going online, you should be reaching out and giving a call, even for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to cut straight to the chase. When you're dealing with an individuals like, you know what, Dan, this program isn't for me. You know what, pretty much just going to stick with my own standards. They're going to be calling that number. You don't have anything to do with it. Your job is to enroll. And once you enroll, if they have any questions, they should be the ones doing assist or be the ones finding out information, researching that information. If they need assistance though, you should be telling them, hey, attack them first. You know, don't tell somebody that just signed up as a brand new agent. It's like, hey, listen, how are you making out? Hey, man, nothing is down the train. I'm not doing anything that I'm supposed to be doing. When's the last time you've been to a training? Did you know that some of our trainings are recorded? Have you done a training? When's the last time you actually did a presentation? Would you like to try to do a presentation on me? If you're available to provide that time, if you are available to help somebody out and do that, then so be it, ladies and gentlemen. But do not set yourself up for where you need to change the world. Change the world for those individuals that want to help you change the world with you. Now, let's invite some friends to check out your new business. Now, here is the list of where you should be contacting people. Don't feel that it needs to be on a separate sheet of paper, ladies and gentlemen. If you set up 5 people to call or text today within the next 24 hours, give them about 2 to 3 days and follow right back up with a phone call or email. The main thing that you should be pulling out of folks, especially if there's social media engaged and online, is asking them, hey, do you mind if I put something up on your page or tag you in something that you can share with others? Sure, not a problem. That's it. If they don't want anything to do with it, then they don't want anything to do with it, ladies and gentlemen. I've heard stories where folks have signed up people who were sitting on their hands and knees for about a year before they actually decided. So you got to think of that too. Hey, maybe this person doesn't want to draw right now. Maybe they do want to wait a few months. That's fine. Stop pressuring individuals or thinking that every single person that you talk to wants to sign up or wants to get engaged. You know, Doritos does not put out a commercial only during the Super Bowl thinking that it's like, hey, as long as we put out this Super Bowl commercial, we should be set and tied for the rest of the year. No, there's campaigns, there's different sponsoring events, there's different commercials going on throughout the year. There's different engagements and check-ins that they do. So you should be doing the same thing. You should be figuring out, hey, how do I get another flyer set out? How do I get another commercial set out? When's the last time I have done a presentation? When's the last time I have shared with somebody that, hey, this is going to be a benefit to you in the long run? So don't worry about, hey, I called this day. Oh, did I leave a voicemail? I'm not sure if I left a voicemail. Did I send them some links? Definitely did. Webinar. Yeah, I got to make sure that they go to the webinar. Oh, we definitely got to meet in person. That three-way call needs to happen this week. Some of this stuff might take a month. Your call and voicemail might be the only thing that you do that month with that potential prospect. That's fine. It might be 3 months after that into the wintertime, because we're about to get into the summertime, but it might be into the wintertime where you finally send them the links. Hey, listen, not sure if you had a chance to review, see what I've been up to, but wanted to share the links with you just in case we've had some updated information. That's fine, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So, I love how they said this. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're when you're listening to this, I want you to realize that this is not just for credit repair. The point that is next in this is on any venture, any business opportunity that you're pursuing. And it states as the following: the key to fast success and long-term success in any business is to invite as many people as possible to your business every day of the week. Some days you will do more and some days you will do less. However, every day add more prospects to your list and invite. So sharing them with the website, sharing with them, hey, we got this brand new update. So, and asking them, hey, it's a simple question, ladies and gentlemen. I just got this brand new information, or my site is fully up. Would you be able to share this on your page? Sure, not a problem. And look right here, right now, there's actually a whole script that is available. Now, if you are listening and would like a copy of the script, give me a call, 267 702 3756. I'd be more than happy to share the script with you. So, we got the one and the two and the yes as far as the three-step program. Send your family and friends the invitation. As soon as they say yes, blah blah blah, then you can reach out to those who commented yes with the information. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 people, okay? Please do not feel that this needs to be a massive campaign marketing program. It is 5 people that you're looking out on a daily basis. All right. Now, there's some additional launch steps, which you can definitely review over. And the last but not least piece of item is talking about step one in going from an agent to a field trainer, and then all the way up to roadmap to sales director. So that could be done at a later time, but I want to actually get into the nitty gritty of the FES overview. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the overview. Now, how I got here was pretty much clicking on download, FES overview, and then popping up with this wonderful one-page PDF document that you will be reviewing with a potential agent or customer in regards to the FES program. So starting at the top, here's the main thing, ladies and gentlemen. When you're setting this up, this should take you no more than 10 minutes, okay? The getting started, that should be something that you've already filled out, that you've already completed, and that you're reviewing with them. Hey, listen, this is going to be something that you're going to need to get done within the first week to be successful. After that, you're going to need to review the FES overview. Do you have a minute to go over that? Now, if folks say, yeah, I'm available tonight at 7 o'clock, or I'm available the following week, what have you, you need to make sure that you yourself are available 5 minutes beforehand and 5 minutes afterwards, just to allow that time. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to be clear about something. If somebody's not available at 7 p.m. and they say, oh man, yo, Dad, you're not going to believe this, kid. Son, I wanted to meet with you tonight. I know it's late. Wanted to know, would 9:15 work? I know it's probably kind of into late hour times and all that, but wanted to know, would 9:15 work? If not, maybe we could probably do next week sometime. If somebody's not willing to take you seriously, then they're not going to take the program seriously. In addition, they're not going to take them wanting to get the next agent or customer seriously. So the people that you're engaging or inviting, especially the customers, you want people to come back and say, oh my gosh, Dan got me into this program and my credit score shot up 100 points on their own terms, okay? You don't want to ever take whatever they say and share it on your page. You want them to take whatever you're providing to them so they can share on their page, so that way their friends and family can get on the board with it and move forward. So, reviewing the FBS overview, you are starting at the top and you are merely reviewing it with them. So, FES, Financial Education Services, was founded in 2004. It was headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan, and year after year has had consistent, strong annual sales growth. It is a debt free company, and they've had the same key executives since the inception of the company. Isn't that wonderful? Oh my gosh, I want to rip my ears off. Who cares? Okay. Yes, I'm part of the FES program. Yes, I am flattered. I would definitely love to go visit the Farmington Hills, Michigan location one day. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to be clear about something. You're talking to somebody who's brand new into this. They're not concerned about the first, how long that's been. Oh, 17 years. That's what's up. Oh, debt free company. They don't know what that means, or in some cases, it doesn't phase them. Are they debt free? Are they looking to become debt free? Okay, great. So now you got something that could plug in there with them. So, founded in 2004, headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan, consistently strong annual sales growth and debt free. Hey, this company is debt free. Isn't that crazy? Is this something that you're looking to do? What would it be like if you yourself was at that financial freedom that you didn't have to worry about any debt at all? How would that look for you? So you have to keep it engaging, folks. Okay. Founded in 2004. Wow, 17 years and this company is still around. That's an amazing attribute. So find ways that's going to be connecting. Nobody's going to be coming back. And if they do, please share the story with me. But nobody's going to be coming back and saying, Farmington Hills, oh my gosh, I remember growing up out there. There used to be this amazing park that me and the kids would always go to. Oh man, Farmington Hills. I met my college sweetheart out there. She's amazing. I think she's already married though. Yeah. Yeah, it was good times, good times. Nobody's going to go into that story with you. If they do, like I said, please share with me. I would love to hear that. All you're doing is reviewing those five, pulling something from one of those five to get them engaging right back into your conversation. All right. Now, the next thing is the opportunity. FES agent opportunity includes the UCS protection plan membership, and that's the credit restoration. Be clear about that. Hey, listen, as an agent, please be mindful that you're going to be getting the same benefits as the customer, building up the credit. So not only are you getting people signed up as agents and customers, you yourself are benefiting from the program as well. And going to be going through the same steps to get your credit to where it needs to be at if it's not already there. The online business portal. That was the website that I had shared with you before, folks, the myfbs.net/D Umstead. That is that online business portal. Build a team of agents. That's through the various trainings, the presentations and such. Earn commissions, bonuses, and rentals. I'm actually going to show you today the breakdown as far as how you will be making money as an agent, okay? So, and that's something that you want to plug in and let them know. Hey, listen, earn commissions, bonuses, and residuals. I'm going to let you know how you're going to get that done today. I'm going to show you what that looks like today. Let them know. Stop feeling that you're giving them too much. Make sure that the key information that is passionate to you is also passionate to them. Building a team of agents. Hey, I'm looking to get 50 agents by the end of this year. Let me show you how on the same process that I am going to do to get that done. Tax advantages, being able to consult a professional life insurance, qualified agents up to 100,000. Are you interested in life insurance at all? That's great. After a year of you actually being in the program, you are qualified to receive up to that 100,000 in free life insurance. So whatever you're paying on a monthly basis, your life insurance is being protected, and that is actually what you'll get. And then incentive vacations, qualified agents, and more. So there's different contests, there's different bids, there's different raffles going on that, if you sign X number of agents up, if you sign an X number of customers up, that yes, you will be entitled to get a vacation or even a bonus that allows you to go on a vacation. So, and then the YFL Foundation. I just want to hop straight down to the numbers themselves, ladies and gentlemen. In 2016, FES was able to give back 100,000. 2017, 170,000. 2018, 250,000, 2019, 350,000, and in 2020, 400,000. The numbers consistently seem to be going up and up and up. Now, where FBS is getting this money from is actually coming from the agents and customers themselves. The $2 that comes from each customer and agent goes into these educational programs and scholarships to benefit and provide financial literacy to students in high school and schools all across the US aging from 8 to 18 on matters of personal finance, which I find to be very, very excellent. Now, we talked about the kids. We talked about how that you're eventually going to be making money. Now let's actually hop right into it. So direct commission agent, the gentleman that you see in the picture, and if you can't see the picture, there's a gentleman with glasses on that is an agent. The power of five. So we go back to this 5 rule. I know you're like, all right, Dan, I know you talked about 5 minutes spending here. I know that you said it's going to be 5 years actually being in this amazing program. What is the power of 5 now? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you sign up 5 people and they consistently stay 5 people and month after month, your services become free. So remember that life insurance, that's free. Remember some of the incentives that you get, hey, you're automatically locked into there. So the power of 5 is having 5 active, keyword is active, ladies and gentlemen, 5 active protection plan members, and you get your fee waived the following month. So it's the month of May. You sign 5 people up this month. Guess what's going to happen in June? Not going to have to worry about it. If those 5 people still stay on through the month of July, not going to have to worry about it. Now, a lot of folks, and you should be explaining to them this as well, let them know, hey, listen, most folks usually stay in this program for about 6 months as a customer, but as an agent, you will receive the long-term benefits in the long run. But if your goal is just to help the next Sally, Susie, Bill, John, what have you, get to that next level where they are building their credit score and in the long run celebrating with you, of course, then hey, by all means, show them that and explain that to them. Now, the money that you get for signing up each active member through the protection plan members is $100. So yes, you yourself as an agent, you bring in 5 people, they sign up for the program, boom, that is $100 that is right in your pocket. Signing up 5 of those folks, that's $500. Now, that's probably a little bit more money because if you're thinking about it, hey, my fee got waived. That's more money back in my pocket. So if you're correct at actually budgeting and doing what you're supposed to be doing, you should be looking at, some nice chunk of change on a monthly basis. So that's the first month, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's just the first month. So now the first month you got 5 people, you got $500. Wow, Dan, this is amazing. The next month you're like, wait, I only got $60. Why do I have $60? Because your residual income is now $12 for each PPM. That means active protection plan member that you brought through the door. But guess what? The $60 plus the fee that you're usually paying on a monthly basis, you don't have to pay anymore. So now you're in a program. Now you are in a credit repair program that you're being paid $60 for, not having to worry about a fee. In addition, you have 5 people that are working on their credit. So technically, by you yourself signing up, you are helping 6 people, including yourself. Now, going down to earned rank and customer acquisition bonuses. I just want to be clear about the first 2 right here. Field trainer, which is where I'm at right now, and CG field trainer. As you go along, there's 475, 500, 510, 550, all the way up to 560. That pretty much means that every single person that you enroll, once you get up to a certain level, as a customer, you will receive that exact bonus amount. And then in addition, of course, monthly after that will be the $12 residual income. So building your team. You're building your team is not, no, you're not creating no football team, not creating a baseball team, not even a basketball team. Your team literally includes an agent and 2 customers. Once you have an agent and 2 customers underneath your belt, then you're in field trainer status. Once you have another team, another agent and 2 customers, then you're in senior field trainer status. Now, the jump that just happened is that when you signed up for the field trainer and you got your agent, let's say Billy, and Billy was able to get in 2 customers under them. Let's call them Sally and Fred. When you yourselves were able to bring them in, you got 160 for that. So now you put those 2 customers under Billy. Hey, Billy, Sally, and Fred, I talked to them. They're all yours, man. Now, meanwhile, the agent that you brought in is like, wait a second. So now that I got this team that's under me, even though it's working under you, I could start working on my next level. Yeah, that's the whole purpose of everybody being in this program, that we're helping each other going through. Because a lot of folks, to be honest, really stop at that VP market. Because if you look at it, growing, it's like 430, then 475. And then once you get the VP status, it's $500 for every single enrollee that you bring in. And then after that, it just goes by tens, 510, 520, 530. So a lot of people just stay at their VP status and just help build up their team moving forward. But when you do get to the senior executive vice president status, the senior regional vice president status, there are these perks that actually come with it that make it that much more beneficial. And some of those perks are getting up to that level 1, where it's up to $600 monthly car payment, getting up to the level 2 and 3, where you get that $10,000 bonus, $1,500 car allowance. That level 4, a $25,000 bonus. Level 5, a bonus with automobile upgrade option. That level 6, a $5K monthly house payment. That means FBS, because you have your team, you have built your organization to where it needs to be at, FBS is now giving you $5,000 on a monthly basis going towards your mortgage. And then level 7 through 10, monthly retirement bonuses up to $25,000, monthly lifetime bonuses between $100K to $250,000. Ladies and gentlemen, there is so much included with this that it is truly insane, but you have to be a part of this. Now, if you would like to know more information, and if there's anything that I have missed, anything that you're still kind of confused about or not too sure about, or like, I don't know if this is going to be for me, trust me, it goes over, but you got to be part of a presentation, because trust me, this is only a tidbit of what's going on. In addition, if this is not something that you want to do and you're like, well, Dan, I need the credit repair tips, but I just really don't have the financial means to start being an agent, start being a customer and getting out there, is there any tips or advice that you could offer to me? By all means, yes. Check out the RNG Radio Show. You can find me on YouTube, find me on Spotify, find me all the likes with various credit repair tips. And one tip that I'll actually leave you with, ladies and gentlemen, if you get a credit card, that credit card balance is at $1,000, you need to be keeping it at 30% or under so it won't affect your credit card balance. So that $1,000 credit card limit, it actually technically is that $300 credit card limit. Now, if you're able to get it up to $600 through all your expenses, but be able to pay it back down to where it's under 30% for the next month, you're good to go. It shows the creditors, the credit bureaus, that you are being responsible with your money. All right. So thank you so much. Stay tuned. I got more to talk about on the RNG Radio Show, but love for the fact that you got to see that presentation, and I'll be talking with y'all soon. Love for the fact that you guys got to see that presentation, and I will be talking to y'all soon.
Whoa there, little fella. Robert Nathaniel's group's price stands where it's at, $49 for a resume. Call us today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for viewing that presentation. If you'd like to know more information about the credit repair program, signing up as a customer agent, please by all means give me a call, 267-702-3756, or you shoot me a text as well. But on with the rest of the show, as we always do. So if you're tuning in, for those that don't know, my name is Daniel Umstead. I am a realtor, radio show host, credit repair agent, on my way to law school, resume writer, motivational speaker, so many other things that come with that title. But you may know me just as Daniel Umstead. If you see me in the streets, just say hi. Or if you do have any questions, give me a call, shoot me a text, or stop me in the streets and ask me the question. So, and now I want to go into real estate. So my biggest thing, and I've been talking about it for a little bit here and there, is commercial real estate. So with commercial real estate, and I just want to break down, what the definition is. It is pretty much a building that is considered for housing purposes, or even office, retail, what have you. But mostly in my commercial real estate that I'm looking at is that multifamily units. So those are the ones that are 5+ units. So if it has 5 units, hey, it's a commercial building. If it's still between 1 to 4, it is still considered residential. So if it's a single family home, that is residential. If it is duplex, residential. Triplex, residential. Strictly fourplex, residential. But if it is 5+ or more, that is considered commercial. So there's many benefits to commercial real estate. But people are telling you, hey, you need to be going on LoopNet, connecting with brokers, which is true. You need to be attending a million seminars, which is also true. You also need to be figuring out what the acquisition fees and doing a deal analysis. All of these things are true. But without a game plan, without an action plan, something set into place, a process, an order that you're actually going through and actually listening to and following up on and spending, if you were watching the presentation earlier, 5 minutes on a daily basis, then you will actually get to that goal. Now, I mentioned in the credit repair that it typically takes 5 years to be successful in that industry. Not as long with the commercial real estate. The credit repair is more of a long-term goal of mine because I'm helping folks and individuals become millionaires in a long-term pattern and growth time. Commercial real estate, I've heard folks, quit their jobs within 2 to 3 years. I had some folks be able to quit their jobs within a year because of what they were able to do. So I'm not going to go into all the detail of commercial real estate. I'm not even going to let you know what you should be doing, but I do want to enlighten you as far as what steps you need to be getting on right now. So the first thing is LinkedIn. If you haven't already created a profile on LinkedIn, please do so at this time and find commercial real estate groups to get plugged into and inquire about. I was honored. I'm not going to mention the gentleman's name because I'm just looking to be on stage with this guy, but I was honored to be actually connected to a gentleman who has 50 million, ladies and gentlemen, in commercial real estate. And we just connected on LinkedIn. He asked if I had heard his podcast yet. I had said no, not yet. And trust me, my mind was blown away on that information. Now, I don't want to give you the information because if you actually do want the information, you're like, Dan, you know what? I want to find more about this guy. It sounds like he knows what he's doing. And just based on the tidbit of information that you gave me, just the 50 million in the commercial real estate sector alone has really intrigued me. How can I get on board with this guy? Well, at that point, give me a call or shoot me a text or comment right below on this video and say, hey, Dan, where's the information about the commercial real estate? I would love to connect with this guy as well. Be more than happy to share that information. So that's research, ladies and gentlemen. Simple research is just by simply asking the question, but listening to his podcast, he actually gives you tools. There was a point where he actually stopped and said, hey, if you're trying to figure out what questions to ask a general partner, shoot me a text and I will be able to respond back in a timely fashion. I'm like, wait, so you're listening to the podcast, and while you listen to the podcast, if you got the questions that he's already going to be asking you, you're telling me that he's already going to give you the answers? Wow. So I have his book. When his book actually comes in the mail to me, I'll definitely bring that up with you. But it's a 90-day action plan, and it's like, hey, if this guy is able to do it with 50 million, what can I be doing with that little bit? So, but the key thing is, and just focusing on it, is that, ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a virtual world. Dogecoin, Bitcoin, there's so many things that are digital, cryptocurrency, things that are going on right now. Zoom calls, Zoom instruction, even with our kids at home and all. And this world is moving at a forever fast changing pace. What you think you're updated on, you're not updated on. And what you need to be updated on is going to change next week. So what you need to be doing is figuring out, hey, what subject matter do I want to stay consistent with? So one of the podcasts that I was listening to, one of the gentlemen that spoke about, like, hey, you know what I do? Actually, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't even a podcast. I was watching the show Billions. You guys heard of Billions? I'm pretty sure you have. I was watching the show Billions, and the governor or one of the characters on the show had mentioned, like, hey, whatever your focus is, or whatever, no, scratch all that. So on the show, the governor was talking with one of the other lawyers in the office, and he says, "You know what I do on a daily basis? I read the science section of the New York Times." And he was just going into detail of it, and it's like, wait, he just reads one section. He only reads that one section on a daily basis, and it's like, wait, I'm subscribed to the Wall Street Journal. There's a whole section on real estate, and every single day they have these brand new articles about real estate. Imagine if I would have just hit play, because there's an option on there where you just hit the play button and listen to the articles and have the articles play back to you, and then you just take some notes and actually share it on LinkedIn and said, hey, this is what I came across on this article. Bada bada boom. This is what's going on in the world according to the Wall Street Journal. That is another way to get your pluck in. That is another way to connect with other like-minded investors, other like-minded agents, other like-minded brokers to get you to where you need to be at. But ladies and gentlemen, with any deal in real estate, it comes down to finding that deal. It comes down to what steps are you taking to get to that deal. And some of these off-market deals are coming through are coming through brokers. One broker that I connected with because I was looking to get an office. So definitely next year, that is my goal. So you should be seeing me this time next year in an office setting. But prior to even getting to that, I got to connect with brokers. I got to talk to them, see what the plan is, see how much the price per square footage, blah, 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 all these things going on. And the first thing that he gave to me, because I was interested in one property, he gave me an off-market listing. Guess where the off-market listing was? On the Pride MLS. He said, hey, it's an expired property. Keywords, ladies and gentlemen. It's an expired multi-listing property, but I do have access to it. So if you're interested, give me a call, let me know, and we can connect. It's like, wait, so you're in real estate, I'm in real estate, you're a commercial broker, I'm a realtor, but we both got access to the same site and the same property and the same information. So I'm not going to step on your toes, but you're telling me that I should probably just research expired multifamily listings and commercial properties to find those off-market deals. Oh my gosh. But Dan, I don't know a realtor who's willing to give me their Bright MLS subscription to research multi-listings and expired listings all day long. Wow, you don't know a realtor? If you know a realtor that does his own radio show and is a realtor and pretty much has all these other avenues that he's currently working on and he'd be willing to part with you, you might want to give him a call to check in and see how you guys can come up with a game plan to figure this out. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to venture with me, because I'm always looking to build a team, I'm always looking to partner individuals. And if you say, hey, Dan, I got time every hour per day to actually go through expired listings, but once I pull them up, are you able to research and give them a call? Let's make that happen. And that's what you should be doing with any realtor. That's what you should be doing with any individual. Because even though getting to your goal in real estate, commercial real estate, what have you, is great on your own. It's that, yeah, I got here. There's not going to be more of a success trip, more of a success flip until you actually sit down with an individual and both of you guys come up with a game plan, okay? LeBron James did not win the championship for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The team did. Now, he may have felt the team down and everything like that. I'm not saying about the whole stats. But, Tom Brady did not win all those championships. He got rings. Ladies and gentlemen. But the team itself won. The direction, the guidance, the leadership, okay? When these big banks make their profits, it's not because the head CEO had said, oh, we're going to move this around or we're going to charge according to these fees. No, a full team had discussed it. A full team came together and came to realize like, hey, as a team working together, this is what we can accomplish. So going out into the commercial real estate, please do not feel, or any type of venture in regards to real estate, please do not feel that it's like, I got to be the ones looking up the 1031 exchanges. I got to be the one that's looking up the articles. I got to be the one that's handling all this, doing the research, doing the deal analyzations. find a team. Find a person that likes to do this. Find a person that likes to talk to brokers. Find a person that likes to analyze deals. Find an individual that likes to put up postings. Find an individual that likes to search for management companies to partner with. You need to have all these individuals working with you to make it a sound effect. Now, on the other flip side of it, if you got to fire folks, fire them. Hey, this is going to be working out, because at the end of the day, what you don't want to be looking at is 5 years down the line saying like, I don't know why in the world I was dealing with this individual for this long of a time. I could have been did something else with somebody else. And that's fine, ladies and gentlemen, okay? But make sure that you have the understanding with them. But please don't feel hurt if they're like, hey man, that's no problem. And they go off and soar off. Wish them well. Wish them good luck on their future endeavors, okay? But the same train that you're on, the same track you're on, needs to be matched up with other individuals. If not, your train's going to get derailed. All right. So we got one more section, and that's talking about some resume writing and career exploration. So I'm going to give you some tips on that. But before, let's check out a word from this here sponsor.
Yes, sir. Get them while they are hot, ladies and gentlemen. We can, we will, we do. It's bigger than you, bigger than me. Let's get it. Free bands as well.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to go into the resume writing and career exploration section. So, for those that don't know, I also do resume writing. I charge $49 for the cover letter and resume, or if you need an upgrade edition, what have you. That is the price. Feel free to call me or text me, 267-702-3756. A lot of folks out there will charge you like $189, $200. I've even seen once at $300. Not sure why, but I will charge you $49. I'm also going to give you a quick tip where you don't have to pay me at all. If you actually go to Google Docs and type in resume template, that template will be there readily available for you. And all you need to do is plug in the information. Then I'm not too sure about my job duties. I was head cashier. I was running it down. I was an office manager, but I'm not sure how to put that. Okay. Now you search sample office manager job description, sample head cashier job duties, and take that information and plug that in right on the resume. But if you don't feel like doing that and time is money and you'd rather just pay me, by all means, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Visa, credit card. I'll even take gold doubloons. So no, but no, cash. I'm not at the point of accepting Bitcoin yet. So, but for right now, just 49. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, for careers, resumes, we are starting to get back into, and this is pretty much with the day job, we're starting to get back into where folks are needing to go back into the office. Now, I know what you're thinking, and I'm hearing articles left and right and videos and interviews saying that, if they taking me back in the office, I'm going to have this, and this set up for me. You need to be flexible, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I had one young lady who I was working with out in on the West Coast for one company that we were getting searched for, and I had a recruiter for it and all. And her assignment had ended. It was supposed to only last 2 months. It actually ended last 5 months, but the assignment had actually got officially ended, or will be officially ending by the end of this month. So during that time, I'm like, hey, listen, you got to start looking for other opportunities. But I had asked her, I said, hey, what is your availability, though, to find other opportunities? Are you strictly just remote? Can you work in the office? Do you strictly just want the 9 to 5? And you know what she told me? Just strictly 9 to 5 p.m. I can only do Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, mind you, the job that she was at, or currently at right now, she was working weekends. She was on different shifts between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So if the flexibility is there, some folks might be like, hey, listen, this is a contract job, so I'm just going to take the full benefit of it as it stands right now and move forward when I need to. But if you are looking for something long-term and, you could be flexible for that short term, so it can be long term in the long run. Like I have another person now to work where they are working third shift. It is short term because after 3 to 4 months, they will be converted into a full-time associate role. It's amazing. I know, that's great. But their concerns is like, hey man, do I gotta do third shift all this night? If you're not able to be flexible, if you're not able to commit to that schedule for that time, then don't take it. Because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're not wasting the recruiter's time. And more importantly, you want to make sure that you're not wasting your time. So if there is an opportunity, if there is something engaging, if there is, a career that you're seeking, especially with the company itself, and you know that it'll eventually turn into something long term, and you possibly might have to do contract for hire for a few months, take that opportunity, okay? Only if you can do it. For me, myself, if somebody were to ask me to work weekends, I can't work weekends. If somebody were to ask me to work late nights, maybe till 6 a.m. I could work early, but even for me, myself, I am not able to commit to a schedule in which that I can't work in the office unless it's actually near my son, because, traveling and commuting just won't work. In addition, I don't want to be late in regards to getting my son, nor do I want to be late into dropping him off to school and then coming to work. So if there is that situation that comes into play, be flexible, but to the point where it's convenient for both of you, okay? The employer themselves and you yourself. So take that into consideration when you are going for these jobs, or if you are ending an assignment and the recruiter or employer is asking you, hey, what is your availability? Let them know. I'm flexible on these days. Tuesday, hey, you got me from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Wednesday, same thing. Thursday, hey, I know I'm usually working till 5 o'clock. That needs to be changed to 4 o'clock because my son has soccer practice and I need to make sure that I'm there on time. Okay, not a problem. Fridays, hey, I can only pretty much do a standard shift because I need to pick up my daughter or have other things that I need to take care of. Monday, I can work late, but I can't start at the regular time. And Saturdays, I might be able to put in a couple of hours, but they need to be remotely. Be flexible and speak with that employer and letting them know what your availability is like, okay? Because if you're not serious about these things, if you're not bold faced in front of their faces, let them know, hey, this is my schedule. This is what I have going on. My kids haven't had the opportunity to go back to school on a full-time basis yet, or I am running into summer and I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with all these kids or taking care of my nieces, nephews, and what have you. So take that time and realize, like, hey, this is my schedule, this is what I need to stick with, and this is what is going to matter to me, and make sure that you find that employer that's doing so in regards to that. But I've gone over options with you before, if you've been listening to the RNG radio show, that there are plenty full of opportunities out there that doesn't require you not only to be in the office, but in addition, doesn't require that day to day or even being in the office itself. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much what I have for the career exploration and the resume writing. I got one more last bit of information, and that's going over some motivation with you to get you started on the day. But if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, 267-702-3756, or feel free to text me about getting that resume set up. But before we go into the motivation, here is some great news from one of our sponsors. Hey, Lamar, I'm loving this book, Shy Life, Urban Intelligence. Man, the words that you got going in here, mind blown, man, mind blown. Hey, if you haven't already got your copy of Shy Life, Urban Intelligence, be sure to do so. And the best place to go is the man's website, lamourbluer.com. But before you do, I want to give you a little sneak peek, with permission from my brother, of course, to let you know what this book is all about and why you should begin your copy now. So, Chapter 6, Mastery. Never allow anyone to throw you off your element. It is sensational of giving value to others when understanding the subconscious mind. You will start seeing the good in people and meeting others that have the wealth and abundance that you want to acquire. Give more than you receive. Do not create doubt in the subconscious mind, and be very clear as to what it is you want to achieve in life. Wow, that's just the first few words from Chapter 6 about mastery. There's got to be so much more in this book. Get your copy today, or connect with my man right now on social media by going to his website today, lamourbluer.com. Have a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the motivational piece. So, for those who are my Facebook friends, and sometimes I might put my stuff on Facebook, on Instagram, what have you, but for those who are part of the 5,000 friends list on Facebook, I had put up a post the other day that said, be sure to promote your coworkers, colleagues, and fellow small business owners. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I didn't say nothing about bosses. I didn't say nothing about leaders. I didn't say nothing about companies that you work with. I said your coworkers, your colleagues, and fellow small business owners. And the reason why I mentioned that was that, I see a lot of people, and it's always been consistent, or I should see it's actually getting more consistent where I'm seeing people saying like, hey, post your business link up here to get that exposure. And I've seen people connect, I've done it on my page and I've seen people where they've connected or it was just a simple like. I've even gotten, additional YouTube subscriptions, which I really, really appreciate. But it honestly, anybody knows, it comes down to the views. Because if you got 3,000 subscribers, doesn't mean nothing if you only got like one view per video that you put up. So, but that's neither here nor there. But when I say be sure to promote your coworkers, the people that you're working with, boost them up. If somebody is having a great day or somebody's having a poor day, boost them up to say like, oh my gosh, you do know that you're amazing, right? Keep it up, keep up the good work. Because that energy that you spew out onto them comes right back to you. Okay. I had my coworker the other day earlier saying like, because we was waiting on a background report coming back from background checks, honestly, and it's been going on a month. The person did not clear yet, and it's like, man, I don't know if we're gonna move forward. Hey, listen, you know what? The fact that we actually have a candidate in play is amazing. More so, I just want to let you know you're still doing a great job, man. And by the way, I had somebody who was waiting a month and a half and they finally clear. But of course, that person is not getting in contact with me, so I don't even know if they're still looking for a job. But either way, you have to still set that steady motivation, set that steady pace for other individuals so they know, like, hey, listen, you know what? Things are going to get better because sometimes they just need to hear it from a friend or family member or their coworker saying, like, wow, you're absolutely right. Yeah, things will get better. I really appreciate that to get them onto their day. Because when you're going to be having that bad day, when you're going to be down in the dumps and you're going to be like, oh man, I really do not feel like doing anything right now, or don't even feel like working or focusing on work, you might need that encouragement or that boost to get you back onto your track and get to back to where you need to be at. So that goes with coworkers, colleagues, small business owners. If you got a friend that has a small business, if you haven't been promoting their information and you have social media, I don't care if you got 5 friends, 500 friends, 5,000 friends. If you're not taking the time to share what they have going on onto your page, you're not being a friend, straight up and down. Now, I got a lot of friends on Facebook. If somebody asks me personally, and I'm telling you right now, if you direct message me, I ain't at that point yet where I need to be paid for it, but if you direct message me and say, hey, Dan, I got this website, I got this link, are you able to promote on your page? Sure, not a problem. What I'm going to do even more past that is actually just have you come on the show so that way you can describe it, such as the interview that you saw earlier today with Mr. Lamar Blewett. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay focused, stay in tune, stay connected with other individuals, and make sure that when you network with other people, be sure to provide that leverage that boosts them up to where they need to go so that way you can get to where you need to go. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, stay blessed as always, my fellow millionaires, and I'll be talking with y'all soon.